Like the framing on that, like for context, he didn't even look. He just knew exactly what to do. That is utterly incredible. Well done.
Thank you. I do try.
How are you feeling emotionally?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very good, to be fair. It's nice to have uni done.
Oh yeah,
It just feels quite nice. Just to like...
Yeah, I get you.
But I do keep going, oh shit, I'm done. Oh wait, no, there actually isn't anything I can do.
Well, I have
I keep
things
in my brain go off and I'm like, no, fuck, actually, don't worry.
It's weird not having anything to do with any real time crunch. Like, I'm like...
Yeah, there are things I need to do.
Yeah. Like in a couple... Like, there are things I should be doing now to make my life less stressful in a couple of weeks, but...
But I'm not.
But fuck that.
It should be.
And the Euros are on, so I live my life while watching football. Even though now because it's the third round of group, they have to have the games on.
Right.
Like there's 6 groups, they have to have the games on at the same time.
So
what happened?
You got to pick and choose.
I think what happened in a previous tournament is there was something along the lines of one team played, and then they realised, oh, if we draw and not leave this in any jeopardy, we can kind of just draw with each other, and then we both go through.
Right.
And we don't fuck with each other. But obviously, and then the other guys were like, well, hold on a minute, that's kind of match fixing. So now they have to play the games. It's why all the Premier League games on the final day are played at
all at the
same time. You don't care. It's
football. Stupid.
Yeah. I was about to say how's life. I've kind of done that.
Just filmed a great video for the Fraser Oliver.
Just filmed a great
fun.
video. Have I changed my mind? Do I like the frame? Is there too much of my cock in? Is my head too high?
Nah,
I don't.
it's alright.
Yeah.
We can move it if you fancy.
No, I'm just doubting myself, Fraser.
Don't doubt yourself.
There's a lot
There
of...
should never be doubt.
No, look, life is filled with doubt, and
no.
that's okay, because you will always doubt the things that happen in your life.
I keep locking eyes with Robin Hood.
He's a fucking... he's a fucking G.
I just keep locking eyes with him.
Honestly, by the way, if you don't think this is the best Disney film of all time, you're a fucking twat.
Look at him. He's
Look,
fucking
he's
sick.
fucking adorable.
I just love the Friar. He's the best. Like, he looks so... I really want the little...
This is the most debate I've ever had as to whether to keep him in that or in or out of the box.
I bet he looks sick.
I think he's coming out of the box.
I think he looks sick out of the box.
But it's a tough thing. It is a tough...
But then I always keep the box. Like, I'll take him out of the box.
Nah, I can't.
But if nothing for like, because I was like, do I didn't? And then when I was packing for like to move, I was like, actually, this is great because I can now just put all the pops back in their boxes. Then they fit nicer in other in bigger cardboard boxes. I was like, actually, it kind of makes it. Make sure they don't get like broken or anything. I hate some of them got like these really little bits. I'm like, that could just snap.
That's what I'm scared about Dalek packing.
Yeah, the Dalek. You're gonna have to be so because they've all got their little fucking. They've got like 3 different fucking bits.
I'd kill myself actually.
That's gonna be such a bite. You're gonna need a lot of fucking bubble wrap, boss.
God.
That's gonna be a fucking ball like that.
No, I can't be asked.
Just fuck it. Just.
No. I will do it. I will put the ball in bubble wrap. It's just gonna be a fucking
it's gonna be a ball ache.
It is. And I can't.
It'll be worth it when you get back and you realise none of them were broken.
Yeah, that will
That'll be heartbreaking.
Be ideal. Hello and welcome to the Mediocre Best Podcast. My name's James, the nerdy Brit Skinner.
And my name's Fraser Oliver.
Woo! Woo! I think you should tell these lovely bunch your Exeter-based mishap. Because it's funny.
So, I had an audition for a panto in Exeter, and I thought it was it last Tuesday? I thought it was last Tuesday, and then because on my calendar it was last Tuesday, and I was like, I'll double check the email. Good job I did, because it turned out it was the Tuesday after. So I thought, okay, that just means I got an extra week to prepare. Luckily I hadn't booked any hotels or shit, I was just going to do it in one day. And then I get an email going, we've like double booked the space we were doing the auditions in. We've had to move it. Can you do like the 14th of July in Bristol? And I was like, I mean, Bristol is kind of more convenient. It's further away, but I can just stay with my parents. So I was like, yes, but I was very nearly in. I could have been in Exeter. I checked the day before.
Is the 14th of July a Sunday?
Potentially.
I think we're travelling at similar times.
Oh, amazing. Well,
Because what I've got to do is I do the first week of rehearsals.
Yeah.
Then on the Saturday.
Oh, is this Bridgewater?
Yeah, because then I think it is the 14th. It's that Sunday, and I think it is the 14th. The 14th is Photo Shoot Day.
Oh, that's kind of.
And then I've got to come straight down and probably have known my lines for Pirates by then.
It's all going on.
And then, fucking hell, it's gonna be busy.
Oh, it's gonna be a busy one. It's weird that by then I will probably have been more or less moved into the new place by the 14th of July.
It's gotta be mad.
Which is scary. That's terrifying. I need to sort shit out.
To be fair, your room looks pretty damn sorted.
But there is other stuff that I'm like need to, like, honestly, kitchen stuff. This is so dull. I am sorry, but there's kitchen stuff. I've had this since Glasney. It needs to go.
I have some
like my
stuff
saucepan. Like in my saucepans, I'm like, that has been. I'm getting at least like a gram of iron filings with each fucking meal. That needs to go. I've got a new wok and a new frying pan since being here, but I'm like, yeah, saucepans. I need to get new stuff. All my plates have got chips and shit in them. I'm like, I do need to go through at some point and sort out, but that needs to be last minute because obviously I need to fucking cook while I'm here.
Yeah.
Which is why I think the plan is. So we move in on the 8th. Me and Parker have got a flat, little 2-bedroom flat, and I'm like, right, okay. So the 8th, my plan: go and collect. Also, got to meet the landlord there, collect the keys, sign all the shit. Here's my passport. I can live here. Don't worry. Then I take all of my room stuff to there because it's got 2 bedrooms. So one of the rooms is going to be YouTube for me, TikTok for Parker, little office-y type space. So right, take all my shit from my room into that room, dump it all there, sorted. I will go because that will take so long to unpack and sort out where I want it to go. Because I'm gonna get some nice shelves because it's unfurnished, which is another whole other fucking can of worms. And then on the 9th, I think I'll be getting a bed because I'm getting a new bed and bed frame delivered there. I've got a fridge freezer someone at work said I can have for free, so they're going to bring that over on the 9th. So the 8th is like non-practical move-in. 9th is the stuff we need to live there, and that will probably be where plates and bowls come in. My parents are coming down the weekend after we move in, and they're like, oh, we'll take you to Dunelm in Truro, and we'll get you like towels and plates and shit if you need that. So it'll be, but I'm hoping 3 or 4 days, and we'll have stuff in there to be able to live in there.
Nice.
Because this is kind of, I've been saying this, it's obviously not free, but it's paid for through student loan.
Yeah.
So I don't see, it's not like I'm not paying for it really, because it's a student loan. And if I earn enough to pay that back, then I won't care anyway.
Yeah.
That's always my thing. It's like, you're like, oh, you do have to pay it back if you earn this amount. I'm like, look, if I'm earning that amount, I won't be too bothered about it leaving my account, because I'll be doing quite well. So I was like, as soon as I can go into the new place, because that will be being paid for by me, I kind of want to be in there. But I don't want to be in there without all my stuff, because I kind of like stuff. Also terrified of moving all my tech stuff, because that's fucking scary.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
I've kept the box from my PC, so it's got like the foam insert stuff to keep it in place, but that's going to be scary stuff to move. That's scary times. Getting furniture from crap. There's like a Facebook page that's like free. People just put free stuff on there. Got tables and chairs and fucking TVs and all
Nice.
sorts. It's terrible. It's a lot of fucking effort. I've got to take the white paint off those because I hate them.
More
Again, it's a really nice wood underneath.
More paint strippy stuff.
But like, I don't know. This is fucking dull for you lot. I got this really nice table for free off Facebook, and they put this horrible grey colour on it, and I was like, why are we doing that? And I stripped it off, and it was a lovely like oak wood underneath. And then these were the legs that came with it. I was like, that's a horrible like bright white. I stripped it back, and they're just nice wooden table legs. And I was like, what are these people doing?
Yeah, it's done.
So this is coming off easier than the table, and then I wipe it out. So I haven't actually used paint stripper. It's just that like knife thing, and it's just scraping off. So that's easier than the table. The table took me about a week. Like it was outside for about a week on that table out there. Paint stripper takes. It was a fucking nightmare.
I can imagine. Rather you than me.
Oh, honestly, fucking piss take. They'll be fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
I don't know if you know this, but me and Parker. So we've recorded 2 episodes so far of a new podcast for a completely new channel about moving out and like completely being self-sufficient and like the woes of adulting.
Yeah.
We've recorded the first 2 episodes. None of them have gone out yet because I want to have a buffer of like 3 or 4 episodes. But that's good fun because I don't really care if people don't want it. It's quite nice to sit down and just have. It's almost like with this. Like it's just nice to sit down and go. All of this has happened. Especially
do you want a soft launch?
I don't know when it's going to be released because I want to have at least 3 or 4 episodes recorded, edited. But yeah, it's literally just sit down. We've got little segments we do, and it's just talking about like all the struggles. Because I don't count this as properly having moved out, weirdly. This still doesn't feel like I've moved out.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. But I think when it's in a flat, it'll be like, shit, this is just... Because then I'm sorting like everything, like the furniture. Like, that will feel weird. So it's just going through and chatting and...
So is that something that's like a series about moving out, or will that continue?
I'm hoping, because I'm thinking, it's basically, we've centred it around the idea of being adults and what, like, that fucking scary world of that. And I'm like, at the moment, there'll be like 3 or 4 episodes of moving out. And then once that's done, there still will be shit going on. So I'm like, it'll keep going for as long as we want. But then me and Parker have spoken about videos we want to do that will not fit on my channel. But they're like just us two. And I'm like vloggy type stuff. And I'm like, I really like cooking stuff. Like the idea of cooking videos. But that just wouldn't fit on my channel. So I'm like, that could go on that fucking channel. I don't know what the channel's going to be called yet. I don't know what it's be called. I don't know what the podcast's called. It's all, I'm like, we'll record them and then we'll sort that out. But I'm like, I just want to get them recorded. I want to do one more here, and then we'll start doing them at the new place.
Fair.
But it's just a nice other little fucking thing. I don't do it on my channel. I want it to be separated from my channel.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
love having channels. A fucking nightmare for it.
I understand. I understand the appeal of. I keep getting ideas, and I'm like.
But then what fucks me up is then I've got to build the audience on there as well. That's what fucking does my head in. Like, starting from scratch is fucking scary.
But then I think the problem is that I think you are a more diversified channel, so that kind of works. Like, for me, like, yes, fair enough, I could, not that I particularly want to, if I wanted to talk about fucking Marvel or, like, make something vaguely to do with media, I probably could get away with it. But, like, if I want to do, like, anything else, there isn't the like, fair enough, yes, I have an audience on the Nerdy Brit channel, but I don't have that audience.
No.
So I think really it's probably the same. Like, it's not like you could even really put those things on the Fraser Oliver channel and get the views for it anyway.
No, things like the cooking and stuff. Even if I would do a podcast, that my audience are musical. Like, even with like horrible history stuff, that's still musical. Like, a lot of musical, like a lot of theatre kids watched horrible histories, loved the songs, then went into musical theatre. So it's all kind of connected, like through Disney or musicals or that sort of stuff. If I did a cooking video, it would no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
Whereas if on this new channel I build it as like a sort of I hate the word, but like a sort of more lifestyle-y, cooking-y vibe.
What a wanker you are.
Horrible.
Yeah.
But I think it would, because I quite like the idea of it. I do like baking shit and cooking shit, that'd be good fun. But it would not go on my channel.
100%.
So I'd whack it on there.
Nah, fair enough.
It'd be fine.
Yeah, I can see myself making new and different channels.
I like the idea of anything I do. I like the idea. There aren't any topics I'd want to make videos about in sort of Fraser Oliver style that wouldn't go on my channel, that wouldn't fit on my channel.
Yeah.
Because I ditched like the fandom thing. I'm just going to do whatever I want. I feel like there aren't any. I only really want to make musically horrible. That's kind of the stuff I like. I can't think of anything that I'd want to make that wouldn't fit on that channel, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
I like the admin of keeping up more than one channel for me that wasn't like another sort of podcasty. Because Parker was like, "Oh, I'll get into editing." So I was like, "Oh, great!" So we could like split that and.
Fair, yeah.
But I had a look at like editors. Like I thought, oh, I'm editing my channel, and I was like, no, because I want to do it. I'm so terrible with that. I'm like, my videos, I want to edit. Because I know, even filming, I'll go, in my head I'll go, I can do that edit there, that'll be funny. And if against someone else, I go, yeah, they didn't do what I want. That's it. I'd only re-edit it. That's just sort of like control.
I could happily have someone edit my videos. I barely edit them myself. I mean, recently it's just been like, right, get a Doctor Who review out.
Run upstairs.
Just record for 8 straight minutes.
It's so funny because I'll be in my room and I'll just hear the closing credits of Doctor Who, followed by like a stampede upstairs. You like sprinting to your M50. It's so funny. So I hear the and I'm like, he's on his way. And then it's so good. I respect that. It's like, that's a fair fucking play.
Well,
I remember second year when we'd be like out and when they were like revealing all the shit.
Yeah.
And you'd be like on Twitter, like we'd be out in the games room and they'd be on Twitter like, I'm gonna have to go home. Because like your flat, because then it was first year and your flat was like in town anyway, you could get there in 5 minutes.
Yeah, sorry.
You're on Twitter, you're like, right, I'm gonna have to go and I'll be back in a minute. And it was so fucking funny. Like we'd see Nerdy Brit upload and 5 minutes later you'd be back in the pub. It's
right.
so good.
Who wants
Like,
shots?
I massively respect that.
Donna Noble's back!
Kicked out of that. Who got kicked out of Games Room?
Look, if they're gonna have theirs on their Jenga that say stand on the table, don't then fucking criticise us for standing on the table.
They clearly didn't veto their fucking... They had, like, massive Jenga, like garden Jenga, with, like, stuff right on. You pull out the brick, that's what you've got to do. Classic joke. Love that. And they provide that, so look, let's play it. And one of them said stand on the table. I'm sorry, if it says stand on the table, and if you don't, you have to have a shot.
Yeah.
If you don't do what's on there, you have to go to bar and
we
have
were
a shot.
strict about that.
And we were strict. That was nothing was getting past that. And I was like, if it says stand on the table,
but
of course I'm going to stand. I'm not doing another shot. I'm standing on the table. They're like, all right, you have to go like get some food. They come up because you're clearly too drunk. Like, I'm not even that drunk.
That was what I was thinking. I remember this. I was like, I genuinely we were
tipsy.
We've had a couple of drinks, but I don't think we were drunk.
We weren't drunk
because I think we were just doing.
We were jolly. We were tipsy. We're having fun. I was like, I'm not drunk, but you need to you need to look at what people are putting on your Jenga thing. And if you don't like it, paint over it or sand it off.
Yeah,
you can't.
They confused us doing the dares and laughing because it was funny.
Us just being on the table and if someone starts climbing on the table and like without any sort of encouragement,
they probably shouldn't be invited back. But
I was just following your rules of Jenga, boss.
Fucking Egypts.
A great word. I was going to say, is this a waffly or a note? A waffly or like a theme, but it's kind of a bit of both, because we were talking about like, things we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And then we sort of came up with like, do we do like a little future of Mab? Even if it's like the first 20 minutes, it's like a little, even if it's like 20 minutes.
If it's the middle of the podcast.
Even if it's like 20-minute segment on like the future, and then we do a bit of waffly afterwards.
Trust me, I have some great waffly notes.
Oh, I also have some class waffly
I have one.
I have one as well.
I can actually get it out here and now. It'll take 30 seconds.
Do you want to? Or should we leave them in suspense?
A GWR train door, trapped me in it.
Oh shit!
Really pissed. So it wasn't the actual train, because that would shit me up.
Yeah, or was it the inside door?
The inside carriage doors. I press it.
They're wankers.
Go through within a second. It's fucking attacking me.
Yeah, they're wankers.
And I'm like, bro, Games, put some fucking sensors in, because honestly, my shoulders for the next hour were fucking in pain because I've just been barged by shitting GWR doors.
Similar thing. Automatic doors are fucking annoying. Like
wankers.
You know the one in Asda, and it's this side just looking at Asda. Sometimes it's just slow. You've got to it opens like this, and I'm like, right, boss.
Have a fucking cup of coffee.
I've actually got things to do. But also, it's just embarrassing. You're like walking through. It's going to open. Right, boss.
Turn around.
Sorry, guys. The door's going at fucking one. Look at the fucker. Move. That door fucks me off.
Arsehole.
Hate it.
Fuck 'em.
But yeah. So future
of Mab.
So I think first thing, do we talk about Mab Goes?
Let's fucking.
We did another Mab Go.
Red Roof, mate. Watch it.
Shit, wasn't it? The video was good.
Red
Ruth was shit.
Red Ruth.
Spoiler alert for our Mab Go Red Ruth edition. It scored the lowest of the four.
It was poor.
We've done four, but what we did: St Austell, St Ives, Plymouth, Red Ruth. Those are the four we've done. Red Ruth was at the bottom. If you get beaten by St Austell, you need to look at yourself and think.
That's fucking shite.
So I think the top two, I think Plymouth and St Ives are 1 mark apart. I think St Ives won by 1 point.
Yeah.
Fair enough. They're both class staples of the south of it. Yeah, cool.
And let's face it, St Austell did badly, but I think what didn't help St Austell was that the pub we were going to go to was closed, and therefore we gave it a 0. If the pub had been open, St Austell might have been close to a 20 out of 30.
Also, it was the first one we did, St Austell, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we were finding it was like
the formula.
But I think we've smashed the formula.
The formula's there.
And we're running out of time. So so we move out of here at the end of July. What are you doing, James? So let's just give a bit of context so they know sort of time frames, and then we'll go into
I
plans.
am in the county of Cornwall till very early September, and then I will never come back.
Ever. You just fuck it right
Ever.
up.
Until
O'Leary go, hello, James. You go, hello.
Hello. Give me your fucking money. I'm an unsuccessful actor unless it comes to you guys.
I'm so
give me
help.
fucking money. Unless I'm like, fuck it, I want to stay at the boys. So.
And then me and Parker obviously said we've got a flat. It's it's 1 year minimum, and then it's just on a monthly basis, and you can just fuck off whenever.
Oh wow!
Which I don't mind. To be fair.
What? So you just
literally you just pick, so it's definitely a year. We have to stay there a year, and then from that we pay rent until basically we don't want to.
So you could say 17 months.
We could, yeah. And I don't mind that.
And do you have to give, like, a month's notice?
Yeah, I think
like,
you give 1 month's notice, but I don't mind that, to be fair. That's quite great.
Because that's quite flexible. Because
it means I can just fuck off.
To be fair, what that could literally mean is you go, like, you've got a house, maybe, you know, until there's an acting job, and you're just like, well, fuck it, I guess.
Yeah, and then we fuck off.
Yeah, I've got an acting job for 6 months, fuck off the house then.
Yeah, so that's the plan. You're staying down here till early September. I'm here for at least a year. Mab goes, we're going to do, what are we thinking, 2?
So,
I think we could do 3 more. I think genuinely, because...
The thing is that would piss me off, because
wait,
then that leaves on 7.
Oh, we can't do that.
So, right, so...
we're going to do 6 more to get to 10.
No, I reckon we could do 8. Overall.
Yeah.
So 4 more, because... So, spoiler alert. Well, should I spoil the location? No, if you've got far enough into this location, we're filming this on a Sunday.
Yeah.
We are going to Newquay on Wednesday. Are we filming this pod for today or next Sunday?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
I don't actually know.
What time is it? Could it go up today and still feasibly work?
Yes, it could. Let's do it.
Oh, let's go up today. Okay.
Fuck it, yeah, man, let's do it.
Fuck it. Okay, so yeah, so next, literally the Wednesday coming, we are going to Newquay with the usual me, you, Jess and Parker to film. Mab go to Newquay. Sad news though, my little camera, which is usually any like B-roll type footage you see in those videos of like montagey shots, are usually filmed on that. It died as of recently.
Didn't we do a similar thing for Red Ruth? And Red Ruth turned out. Red Ruth didn't have a little camera.
So basically, we have to use phone, but it's fucking fine.
So I think for me the plan is I want to get to 8. The aim is 8.
Right, let's brainstorm locations. So definitely Newquay, that'll be a banger.
To me, the 2 obvious locations are Truro, because first of all, it's actually a Cornish city, so it's the only time we've actually fulfilled the concept.
That's so funny.
Because Plymouth was a Devon city.
We've done a city, but it wasn't Cornish. So
I think Truro, because it's so close to us, we can bang it out. And
that could be an afternoon.
We could do an entire map go in 2 hours there.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
And I think Penzance to me is so synonymous.
I'm
going to
have a look on maps and just see.
But I feel like we have to get to 8.
Yeah, so we need 1 more. I mean, we did do Camborne. I think we went to do Camborne, it was raining, we thought don't want to get cameras wet, so we didn't film, but we went around and basically did a map go without filming it, because we didn't want to waste the trip.
I'm not sure.
I don't think there was enough there. Yeah, like
sorry, Katie.
Land's End?
Land's End could be a map go do shag if we fancy an extra day
I guess
out.
we couldn't.
But I don't think we can.
Penzance, fucking Hale.
I'm trying to think of places like Hale,
Helston,
Bodmin,
yeah.
I'm just doing GWR train stops.
Yeah, now. I'm just on my way home and I'm just looking at where we're stopping. That's pretty much the main.
That's one of the ones we could do. Padstow could work. I mean,
Padstow could really. I've been to Padstow.
Ooh.
There's a lot of stuff at Padstow. Padstow could be the one, to be fair.
I know. By the way, this is a reminder. I know we mentioned escape rooms. We need to do the Falmouth escape room.
Yes.
Also, it might not. This might be we all fancy a meetup kind of thing. At post September. But what we say, obviously, we want to do Exeter for escape rooms, and I think we just want to do Exeter in general. Some point in late this year, we could all meet up in Exeter, do a map go of Exeter, and do a couple of escape rooms.
I do think Padstow might be the 4th one there.
Padstow could.
There's a lot to do at Padstow.
Comment down below.
Yeah,
if you have a Cornish city you want us to come to, we will wank all over it.
That's part of the video. That's how we rank it. That's the outro.
Wankability.
Wank. How good is it to wank over?
Cheers. What? Like jizz over the sign. So at the start we do the pointy stuff, and then at the end we jizz.
We jizz all over the sign. Yeah, map do. Yeah, so that's map goes. Do you think we'll do any more map do's? Difference being, map go is when we rank things. Map do is like we did 1 and we did a car boot. It was a shit car boot.
I think for me it's kind of like if we do great, if we don't, no pressure.
No.
Like you know, there are certain things where it's like I kind of want to do Land's End before we leave. I don't see any problems taking a camera when we go and doing a couple of bits of filming there, and but I don't. There's no. It was a fun idea, but I don't think there's any pressure. What podcast is this, by the way? Because I need to work out how close we are to our goal.
90. So this is 91.
So we've got to do 10 more podcasts
and 3 more subscribers.
3 more subscribers
and, we'll
and 4 more Mab Goes, and we'll have completed our goals.
We'll have had 100 episodes, 100 subscribers, and 8 Mab Goes. Easy. 10 more weeks.
Well, because bear in mind this is one.
So 9 more weeks. 9 more after this. That's the other thing. Do you think we'll do podcasts while you're down here? Would we have to? I'm trying to do the maths now. 9 weeks. When will that take us to?
I think we've got 9 weeks. It's still doable. Uploading this today will definitely help instead of next week.
Yeah, this is definitely going to help us. Right, 9 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 weeks exactly takes us to the 25th of August.
We can do it.
So we can do it.
We can get to
it. Would literally be... Because then the next one I thought is the 1st of September. So that'll be on... that. We will do it by the time you leave. It'll be like the last one we do before you leave will be episode 100.
We can get to 100 podcasts.
That's fucking sick. Because the last one, the big extravaganza. I say we have all 4 of us on.
Yeah.
We have some drinks.
We have.
I say that's like a fucking. Because I'm sorry,
that's a series 1 for 9.
I'm not doing podcasts over Zoom. Fuck
no,
off.
I still.
I can't do it.
Whether it's feasible or whether it's just me being a romantic in my head, I do like the idea of every 3 to 6 months. Obviously, hopefully, as part of some form of get together. Not. I hope we're not sad enough to go. Right, we kind of got to see each other to do a podcast.
Yeah,
but
it's
as part
we'll
of
meet up and then we'll go right.
Yeah,
let's get a couple podcasts filmed.
Because
we could literally
a lot of
film.
just catch-ups, really.
Because say we meet up for we could be up for a few days. We could film a couple themes.
Yeah.
Of notes. There'd be so much content to talk about there.
The Mad Podcast won't die.
No, don't worry.
It will just fucking dramatically slow down.
Oh, it will. Well, I mean, it's not been great as of... you will not be able to tell the difference.
That will be exactly the same.
All 3
it
of
might
you...
get better.
It might. It actually might. Oh,
I love
God.
the Mad Podcast.
Who doesn't?
I think we've got to get to 100 episodes, because that's series 1 done.
That will mean we have to do a podcast a week.
Yes.
Otherwise, it won't happen.
That's it. We'll go
Easy.
done.
Well, see, we're recording this one now. This will skyrocket us.
Yeah, we'll be absolutely fine. Yeah.
Themes. I know there's people that want to come on. That'll keep us motivated.
And also,
Katie can come on.
Now our work schedules align better, because I'm now either unemployed or, apart from like one day where we usually part of the pirate ship late, but apart from that, if I hope we're still on the pirate ship this year. I'd be fucking fuming. I know we've lost the rats.
Oh, they're doing Doolittle, aren't they?
Yeah,
they are little pricks.
I'm gonna miss
Love
those rats. I'm gonna ask Oliver Gray where he bought those rats from.
They're fucking
but what's a our work. It's not like, because obviously the old job, which I finished yesterday. So I can actually reveal I used to work at Co-op.
So when Stevie White revealed he was a fucking optician.
No one gives a shit. In both cases. But like now, like for like rehearsals, the latest I finished at 6. Like the latest I finished is like 4, and you finish at what, like half 5
the latest I'll finish.
So we'll have more free
we'll definitely
evenings
be able
to do podcasts.
I reckon we try to do more videos as well. I know we keep saying every week we say that, but I think we should.
I mean, I want to use this because a little sidetrack to the Nerdy Brit channel. I think my plan on the Nerdy Brit channel is make some content about new series, keep things going casually. But then what I probably will, not deliberately, but what I'm gonna be honest and end up doing is, I think when I move back like into my parents' house for like, I think it's minimum 4 or 5 months we're looking at. Hopefully when we get to January, February next year, I can get the move on. Especially because the thing I've thought of, without the Crimbo job, it would make sense to, like stay in like the same like Muggle job for like 6 months, build up the money.
True.
If I have to quit a job there's then no at that point it's kind of like I'll probably have a bit of money saved up. I'm already all right. I might as well just do the move rather than finding another muggle job for a couple of months and then move in. So hopefully that. But the Nerdy Brit channel is probably gonna occasional video here and there, but will probably hibernate for a little bit, and then I think the way I see it is, I'm hoping with a bit of renewed enthusiasm for YouTube projects I want to do.
Talk to me.
Want to do the Nerdy Brit channel.
Yeah.
Probably aim to do a video a week.
We got the Nerdy Brit
I
channel.
miss making musical theatre content, but it just doesn't work with the Nerdy Brit audience. So I want to start that up.
Cool. On a different channel.
As its own separate thing.
Nice.
And I do want to do the James Gunner channel where I do
That
funky,
lifestyle-y, fitnessy.
yeah, just do fun shit. Because I'd rather just make videos I want to make and like let each of those build their audience. And then let's be honest, if one of those just look because obviously the Nerdy Brit channel does all right within its own right.
Yeah.
If one of
the new ones.
If one of those new channels just isn't working and isn't worth, I don't mind then just binning it off. But those are two projects I want to try, and then I wouldn't be surprised if I just continue to use the Mab channel, obviously with podcasts. But I still quite like the idea of going, I'm bored, I want to make something creative, doesn't really fit on anything I currently have.
That's kind of
why
I'm excited to do this new channel that me and Parker are doing, because that will just be the obviously with a bit of order, but if because I don't know why, but the one that does get me is I just fancy doing like a cooking type video like that. I don't know why. That kind of thing, that just sounds like a bit of fucking fun.
Minus porn, do I have pretty much free reign to upload anything I want on the Mab channel?
Yeah.
Sick. I'm gonna upload my dick.
We
Dick off.
No context, just dick off.
Dick off. I would win. My dong is fucking massive. Do you?
I did have a note actually.
Big. Is that clear on the future of your YouTube escapades, my YouTube escapades?
I'm now starting
our vague life stories.
I'm now trying to get back up to, because I was doing 3 videos a week very consistently, and then I think it was like end of uni plus trying to sort out a flat, then trying to sort stuff for the flat we had. Didn't fucking happen. But now I've got 3 videos scheduled, so I've got a 3 video buffer. So hopefully we will keep going with 3 videos a week, because I fucking enjoy making videos. So, shock horror. Who'd have fucking thought it? I did have a note. Was it exciting? Probably not. Kind of not. But I saw this on TikTok. What is, to you, the difference between retro and vintage? Because I saw this on TikTok, I thought that is an interesting,
Right. Okay. Vintage, to me, relates to things.
Yeah.
Objects. Vintage clothes. Vintage...
collectible stuff.
You hear vintage, weirdly vintage wine is coming to my head. I'm not sure if that's an actual thing, but whereas retro for me is less about physical things and more
music,
like
films.
music, like eras of history, the 70s is retro.
It's retro, not vintage.
I wouldn't call clothes retro.
But would you call the 1940s? Is that vintage or is that retro?
No.
Then in my head, that then kind of goes into the vintage side. I'm like,
weirdly, retro for me is so associated with something like the 70s.
When I see retro, 70s, that feels retro. Vintage is I think of the 40s and I go, they're that then goes into, it's weird. If
I had to associate a decade, I think it's the difference between I actually associate the 70s and 80s with something like retro. If I had to associate a decade with the feeling of vintage, I would say the 30s, 40s, but I don't automatically associate it with it.
Fair enough. That's the thing I saw on TikTok. I was like, that's an interesting point. And that's pretty much what I can't remember what they were saying, but it wasn't that. They had so many different classifications for both of them. I was like, it's quite simple in my head. Retro is more an idea-y type stuff, whereas vintage is materialist stuff. I'm glad we agreed on that, because I was like, that could have been. But they were waffling. They did a 5-minute fucking TikTok. That fucks me off now.
Yeah.
I know a TikTok can be 10 minutes.
Shouldn't be.
I've seen episodes of like Horrid Henry, and that's great. If you show me a full episode of something, I'll watch it. But I don't want to hear one person doing a TikTok for like 3 minutes. Fuck off. That's not what TikTok is. I'll go on YouTube. If I want to watch something if I want to watch a longer form content, I'll go on YouTube, not TikTok.
I worry about what TikTok's done to my attention span.
Oh, it's awful.
Because I now pretty much can't not watch TikTok at 2 times speed.
Yeah. Oh, I'm terrible for
I've
it.
now pretty much, because of TikTok, transitioned into a lot of YouTube at 2 times speed.
Yeah, I do that. This was fucking insane. I listened to a podcast on 2 times speed at one point.
Well, like Spotify.
You can do it.
See that.
And that, I listened to it, and there were moments where I was like, yeah, this is too much. But there were genuinely moments of it where I was like, that's better. There wasn't as much umming and ahhing. And I was like, oh, this generation's attention span is fucked.
The only podcast I'll do that with is Diary of a CEO, because sometimes Mr. Bartlett's editor takes the fucking piss when there's about a 30-second section of just pure silence, because obviously they're trying to make it real and go like, like Robert Downey Jr. was crying at this moment. So
He's like, ask the question, and it'll just do the wide shot, and there's nothing, and I'm like, boss, just answer the question.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, it's a deep question, but I don't have the time. I simply don't have the time for this.
I do wish he would go back, which he does do still quite a lot. I wish Stephen Bartlett is at his most interesting when he's delving into like the careers of famous people.
Yeah.
Because he's been doing quite a lot of like this leading psychologist, this leading weight loss person, this leading that, and it's like there are genuine TikToks that have like shown how he platforms people that have very literally like opposing opinions, and like they'll bring up people's like he'll bring on people who like bring up their scientific studies that are just wrong or presented incorrectly to like make their point, and it's like at a certain point, like I get it, you know, your platform being different people, you don't want to censor them, but to a certain extent, that's the problem with the podcast, where you're like, you've got this person on, you don't know what they're going to say, but then look, when it's a famous person, you can take what they say at face value. When it's actually like a scientist or like someone leading like that,
you are going to believe it. You believe them.
You naturally believe them, but their stuff, when their stuff is like factually incorrect,
bullshit, you're like, well then this...
Or there are things like, there are studies that you can present in like such like a bland way, but it only applies in like the really specific scenario that isn't useful. Especially when they start adding like percentages in, it's like,
oh, that's so fucking vague. It's like, but yeah. The thing is, they can say it with such chest that you believe it. Well, like if you're watching a psychiatrist on a podcast, they could say anything, and the human brain will believe it because you've been told they're a psychiatrist. You go, oh, of course. One Google search, you go, well, that was just wrong. It's just not true.
It's also, I was listening to one, and it was like someone who's talking.
Still CEO.
Yeah. Talking about like diabetes and stuff, and started talking about how like started talking about like soda and stuff. Fuck, I hate Americans.
Yeah,
but like they started talking about how, oh yeah, if you drink one sugar like fizzy drink a day, it's like a 50-something% increase in your likelihood for diabetes. Yes, it's like, because quite a lot of sugar in a day, but like, who cares? But then he started talking about how, like it's half the risk, but still half the risk added if it's a diet one. And I'm like, first of all, I then looked up, it's just wrong.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have any sugar in it. He started talking about how it's technically an insulin response because your body thinks it's diet. It's not half the thing. That's just dumb. And also, that's to bring this into a wider point, and we'll move on. This is incredibly dull. This interests me. I feel like, and it's to do with like a lot of TikTok in general, where everyone, especially in like fitness and stuff, promotes their different things.
Yeah,
and that's fine. But balance and like enjoying your life while trying to achieve certain goals is like the most important thing. And like to the point where you're like saying diet soda has like half the risks for like added diabetes. It's just like, first of all, it doesn't. Second of all, get a life.
Yeah.
Like life is about fucking balance. And if you're this healthy,
people are like, oh, if you eat like a square of chocolate. Fuck off. Who the fuck is eating a square of chocolate? Shut up.
Have
It's
some
like
balance in your
cereal
life.
portions. Have you read cereal portions? It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's
not
like
gonna
20 grams of cereal. That's fuck all.
That's...
It's like a handful.
Mm.
No, I'm sorry. Who is having 20 grams of cereal? Fuck off. Shut up.
Life
Idiots.
is all about balance. Be healthier, strive for a better you, but also...
But don't just eat kale.
The fucking
Have fun.
scaremongering of if you have a Diet Coke, your risk of diabetes is severely
Not
going.
true.
Look, you're talking about 25% increased risk.
Yeah.
No,
It's just
not
shut
true.
up.
You fucking idiot.
Have some chocolate once in a while because it's really quite nice.
Lovely.
It's really, really good.
Really.
Not a hot take. Chocolate's nice. Fucking idiot. At least we've got look.
That is a 40-minute podcast right there. I'm proud of us.
We're great. I did have another note, but I don't know what I did with it. Unless I put it on like another. Because I start quite a few. I have like so many different. Oh, that was it. Right, I've got this idea. So they do. You know Spotify Wrapped? They do that for like YouTube Music.
Yeah.
I don't use YouTube Music because I'm not a fucking
A
idiot. I'm not a cretin. But I would love to see a YouTube Wrapped. As in videos, like what creators have been in your top 5? How many hours of YouTube have you watched?
That'd be cool.
How many videos have you liked? Like that kind of
Like
stuff. Like a YouTube analytics of the year. Because I'd love to know who has been my top creator. Like which creator have I watched the most this year? That would be sick.
What I'd like to know is that for TikTok, because
Dread to
for YouTube, I feel like I could guess, because bearing in mind
could
also,
probably guess.
like, there are people where it's like, I watch all of your videos,
Yeah.
but they upload maybe like once a month. There are people that like upload every day, and I watch like about a third of their stuff, just like news stuff and like other little bits like that. But like, you know, that's quite like like I probably watch fucking Darmesh report on Sky Sports Football's YouTube quite a lot. That's fucking dull answer. On TikTok.
But also,
there are about 100 creators that I probably watch very
the question.
consistently. So
do you, when you go on TikTok, are you doing For You page or are you doing following?
for you,
Yeah. I don't think I've ever gone on following. Because
I don't care.
I know that it will pop up.
yeah,
I follow so many fucking people on TikTok that I know they will pop up. The ones I really want to see, it will go on my For You page.
What?
I never go on following because I don't care.
my thing is I'm really good in life.
I'm really good.
but-
That's my thing.
But I'm really good at training my For You page. I know if I'm like, oh shit, I'm seeing quite a lot. Like, I was getting phrase recently where I saw like every other video was like actors giving advice, and I'm like,
And you're like,
not like I'm sure your advice is great, but also like weirdly, acting makes me think about work for some reason.
So you're like,
So I'm like, you know, this is my relaxing time. I have a boundary where like on YouTube sometimes I'll watch those kinds of videos and they're quite interesting.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm working to improve my craft. If I'm on TikTok, I'm there to relax. So I like scroll away and train the algorithm. Or if there's stuff I'm just really not interested in, I'll just click not interested in it. It won't show me that kind of thing. I feel like I've got, and then if there's like a creator I like, even if I have time to, I'll make sure to watch all the way through just so it goes, show me more of this, please. It's quite good. I feel like I've got quite good at training my algorithm. Not that I need to train it. I think the algorithm's too clever. It knows.
it's fucking great. Fuck it. I have massive respect for people who are TikTokers just because I couldn't do it. Because you have to post. Like I was listening to a podcast with someone who's like TikTok algorithm. Like they like spent ages studying, and they're like, you'd have to post 3 videos a day consistently every day to see results. I was like, boss, that's mental.
But then I saw this.
But some TikToks you whack a filter on, do it, sorted. But he's like full on engaging subtitled, and I was like, bro, fuck off.
Yeah.
That's insane. So people that are big on TikTok, I'm like, you know what?
See, this confused me
Fair
because
fucking
I saw somewhere there was a period where people complained. I'm not sure if they then fixed it and that's why it's now okay. And maybe that works to grow their audience. But apparently, because of the Creator Fund, they stop pushing your TikToks after you've made like about 30 in a month.
I've heard this.
So that confuses me. So it's just like you're supposed to make loads of TikToks to blow up, but then you're not gonna make. Is that why people have like multiple TikTok
I think so.
accounts?
Yeah.
Because I see like people like, oh, like a lot of people, like if they talk about football, they'll talk this. If I did it, for example, not that I work's not a weapon. I don't watch.
Not a weapon.
I don't watch football. Like I like watching United, but I don't watch all of football enough to talk about football like on the internet. But people do it where it'd be like, if I did, it'd be like James talks United, and then James talks football,
right?
And then James talks more, and then you upload one a day on each of them.
Yeah, they have.
I'd be dumb.
I just couldn't do it. I could not. I've tried TikTok so many times. I'm not bothering. I know it might be. It might help grow my. I don't care because I can't be bothered. Like it might really help grow my YouTube, but I just don't have. I don't have the passion for TikTok.
What I need to do is I'll keep Twitter, but also I keep Twitter, but the Nerdy Brit Twitter is my only Twitter. So like it's me looking through Twitter really. I'm not doing work on the Nerdy Brit when I'm doing that. What I need to do is delete the Nerdy Brit Instagram. So
I'm getting rid of that. I haven't gone on my.
But I do need to get a professional Instagram because I think I had a comment on Facebook when I shared my new job, and people were like, "Oh, what your name's Franks now?" And I'm like.
Oh, you're like, right.
I'm like, I probably should, just so people aren't confused. It's just a better brand.
I think I've changed. Well, because I saw this whole thing about people getting like acting Instagrams. I've deleted mine because I don't. I don't like that idea. I did it because everyone was doing it. And I was like, actually, I don't. I then looked through my Instagram and was like, actually, there's nothing on here massively. There's nothing on here that's offensive. So if I was an employer, I'd look on there and go. Yeah, he's got a life. Oh, there are pictures of me of going to shows because when I like to share that sort of stuff. I'm like, it's clear I'm an actor on there, but I don't know if I want an actor's Instagram.
See,
so the only thing is that if I am keeping it, I will have to change it to Fraser Oliver because that's what I am on Spotlight and my acting stuff. See, so that's the only thing.
I think the one thing I do like, I'd like to keep the account I've currently got private.
Yeah.
And then to do like a public actory one.
Oh, mine's private.
Just so people can actually follow it, but I wouldn't want to make that account.
Oh, it's all a bit fucking complicated.
I think I might
it's all going on.
Do an actor's account just to...
That's my like number one thing when I get into my new place is I'm gonna fully like because I started emailing agents through Spotlight, but I need to do it properly. So like once I'm in my new place, I'm like, right, now we're in place. Let's start properly. That's what I'm going to try and work. Together. I'm going to work out if there's anyone who's close enough that they'd be willing to drive to the Bridgewater maybe to come because they say like you invite people to what you fucking
like you need to like agents need to like you can't just email an agent without anything to like show for it.
They need to
so I either need because the other thing I'm thinking like actory wise is because the films I've been in just haven't been good enough.
No,
I need to go to a fucking showreel company because I just don't think I have the material for showreel for shooting films. I actually start emailing people to like send me the fucking films.
That's the thing. I don't see half the films I've done.
I
message them and there's nothing, and I'm like, bro, come on. I did, especially when there's so much ball ache. I'm like, could you just show me it? They're like, I don't like it. I was like, I don't care that you don't like it. Everyone's seen the fucking thing. Without being real, I don't care if you like it.
I've made the film. Just fucking show it.
I spent a lot of fucking time doing it. Sometimes months of like research. I'm like, I just want to see it. That's all.
Yeah.
Because I want to see FML.
That'll be fun.
Because I think that will be good.
I
think that actually will be good. And I hope they do more. I will be up for it.
I am proud of my work on FML.
That was so fucking fun.
Sam Wollaston.
Please do more.
If you recast me, I'll be fuming. And if we don't do multiple episodes and Jordan Hamsey doesn't have a major like villain arc, I'll be fucking fuming.
Please do more and please have us back. It was so much fun. That might be my favourite shoot day of this 3 years.
That could be a fantastic cinematic rivalry. So I'm thinking FML. Like I keep irritating the cast. And then it feels like I've made amends, but secretly you're trying to get revenge against the company, and you bring.
Oh, I brought you on to stir shit.
You get so pissed off with the process.
I got Jordan Hamsey in to stir shit and break FML from the inside. Oh, Sam! Oh, that would be sick if it was real that you were purposely fucking. You're not a chef. You're an actor that Peter Langon has brought in to fuck up FML.
Right.
It's
All
like
I'm
you'll
gonna
be
say
playing the
is,
role of
Sam,
angry. Oh
you
my
get
god,
in.
how meta.
We're going to create a production company, all three of us, because we have so many sick
We do.
ideas.
Genesis,
We're
we have the
just
Genesis extended universe.
Genesis
that's
2
definitely
and
happening.
3,
We've got
Tapped.
we've got a whole little thing. Actually, we will. Sam, we're gonna do a production company with you.
Sam, let's
Because
have
things,
a
we've got the
right
ideas.
now.
We need somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because we don't. I can give you a great idea.
Like-
Write a little script.
Like, the creatives, the tech, but we'd all be creatives.
Yeah, I think Sam's definitely getting
Sam's a
involved.
creative.
He's a fucking champ.
Look, unless you've got anything to say, I need a shit.
Oh, no, go for it. To be fair, that's what. Oh,
Yeah, it's got a
50
podcast.
minutes. Oh, that's fucking class.
Fuck
Right,
off, I need shit.
I'm gonna make some food. 'Cause I'm fucking hungry.
Ooh, lucky you, what are you going to have?
I don't know. I kind of fancy pasta.